Tonight, parents of teens who violated Detroit's curfew are now facing accountability. Just Monday alone, the city issued 180 tickets for curfew violations stemming from the Ford fireworks. But teens violating Detroit's curfew have been a problem for months. Just yesterday, 7 News Detroit anchor Simon Shaquette spoke to the chief about how he would enforce the rules and hold parents accountable. Well, today, Simon followed up on that process as parents appeared in court. Afterward, he sat down with one mother and her son to hear their take.
Today, facing a judge, one parent took full responsibility for her son violating curfew in the city of Detroit. And beyond that, when we arrived at her doorstep, she had plenty more to say.
The defendant's son was not in her custody, and he was out in the city of Detroit at 1:55.
Yes.
Appearing before 36th District Court Chief Judge William McConico, parent Satira Green not making any excuses for her 15-year-old son breaking curfew rules on a day of more than a dozen arraignments for the same offense.
Hi, Miss Green. My name is Simon Shaquette.
When I visited her home shortly after, Green further took responsibility when she says her son left home to see friends earlier this month against curfew rules.
I take responsibility. I did talk to him.
Are you letting your son know this is against the law to be out past a certain time?
He knows now because on Zoom, he was right there with me.
Do you see a need for these rules being enforced after some of the things that have happened?
Yeah, definitely.
While I watched other hearings, the judge took on more cases where parents also faced serious consequences of fines of $200 or more involving underage kids allegedly breaking curfew. Most recently, the night of the Detroit fireworks, 180 violations given to parents, part of an effort to promote safety.
Was your 6-year-old child walking outside of your presence at 2 a.m.?
Yes, that's correct. He escaped out the house. He has autism.
In the city of Detroit, there is a curfew. If the juvenile is 17, the curfew is 11 p.m. If the juvenile is 16 and under, it is 10 p.m.
The message also something I followed up with the chief judge about after court was over, to ask about not only assessing if more support is needed, but what parents must remember.
It's your responsibility to make sure your kids are in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. And there's never an excuse for a 2-year-old to be wandering in the city of Detroit and they're brought back home by a stranger.
Chief Judge McConico says the 10 people who failed to appear can now be subject to warrants for their arrest. For Green, it's about ensuring one mistake doesn't become a pattern and that her son follows the law no matter what.
It worries me sometimes because there be so much going on.
And Judge McConico doubling down, wanting to be clear, this is not about a desire to lock people up, but rather to ensure the safety of all in our city. From Detroit's West Side, Simon Shaquette, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Simon, thank you so much.